Then talk to me about the emotions coming into this fight for what seems the second time now.
My emotions are cool. I feel cool, calm, and collected. The hard work was in the gym, and I put that work in, and so I have to sort of release control and just trust in that process, trust in my coaches, and go in there and do what we worked to do. So I'm cool. She's a little emotional. She always is, though.
For those who don't know, how did this rivalry become so great?
Honestly, this girl is so mad at me for some reason. I mean, I have an idea of why. She's seen my career go like this, and she wants to come up with a reason as to why she didn't get there. She didn't become a national champion, make an Olympic team, get signed by Top Rank, but she didn't do anything in the amateurs. So she couldn't expect to have gotten a contract right out of the pros. She said she had to, or right out of the amateurs. She had to hustle. She had to do all this stuff. She had to work harder than me. She didn't work harder than me. I earned everything that I possibly could. I didn't start boxing until I was 18 years old. My first fight at 18 years old. She started boxing when she was 8. So I busted my ass, and I worked really hard, and I won. At the end of the day, this is boxing. You have to get in the ring, you have to fight, and you have to win. And that's what I did. And she didn't. Not yet. And that's fine. The amateurs are hard. Not everyone's going to make it to the top of the amateurs. But don't sit here and try and create this narrative that I'm not shit and I've had everything handed to me. That is not true. Her time didn't come until she beat Terry Harper. She just has to accept that and own it.
Fair play. Did you learn anything new about her when you saw her again today?
No, she says the same thing over and over again. Listen, you all are going to see Saturday night. Listen. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't even answer the questions asked.
And how are you feeling going into this week? How have preparations gone for you?
Everything's going great. It was obviously a bummer that we had to go back into camp. And there's a process that takes to peak yourself, and when everything comes together, it's like, oh, okay, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong in a camp or leading up to a big fight. But everything went smoothly, and we got back in camp. We worked hard. We tightened up the game plan even better. And, yeah, I'm ready to go. It's nothing else to do.
And how special is it to be part of such a historic event on Saturday night?
This is great. I envisioned this. I envisioned that this is how it would be. Like when they first told me, would you mind joining cards with Shields Marshall in the UK? I'm like, hell yeah, like this is going to be so awesome. I was hoping that they'd put a handful of women on the card. They ended up turning it into an all-female card, so even better. And yeah, everyone's just been so supportive. People are so excited. So it sucks that we had to postpone it 5 weeks, but I think it's just made the build-up even greater.
Can we get a prediction for your fight then?
I'm going to embarrass Baumgardner. I'm going to make sure that her legacy is, like I said, the loud mouth that couldn't back it up. Because I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I have an answer for everything that she's going to do on Saturday night. And I just want to prove that, and prove that I'm the best. And I haven't underestimated her. I think she's a good boxer, and I prepared for a very strong version of her. Unlike her, she's completely underestimated me. She thinks I'm trash, so I think that's where she's lost already. But I just want it to be the best performance of my life, and just prove, and just continue on to become undisputed, which has been my goal.
Good luck. Just want to ask you about the main event now. Shields Marshall, obviously, your Olympic buddy, Clarissa Shields, we're guessing you're backing her. How do you see that fight going?
Yes, I am backing Shields. I think they're both great fighters. I think this is a great matchup, a great rivalry, and I think it makes it great that there's two awesome rivalries on this card. It's what women's boxing needs. I'm going to continue to say women's boxing because this is what this is about, growing women's boxing, and I think that's what we needed. We needed these rivalries. So Shields and Marshall is a great one. I'm going to go with Shields. I think that she has such a high work rate. She's so aggressive and intense. And although Savannah has proven to have power, I just don't see her catching Clarissa. I think Clarissa's going to be too busy and too much for her. But we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited as a fan to watch that one.
So are we. And just finally, we've seen you in some very exciting preparations for, is it your ring walk? Can you tell us a bit about that, what you got planned for Saturday night?
This fight card is just girl power vibes all the way. And so I wanted to continue that. And obviously my only experience with the UK growing up was the Spice Girls. I'm a huge Spice Girl fan. Everyone knows that by now. And so I'm going to walk out to the Spice Girls, but it's going to be an extra special ring walk. You'll just have to tune in to find out.
Good luck Saturday night.
Thanks.